Greetings, beautiful human collective. We are now experiencing our full moon in Libra, and I just wanted to come forth with the message for this full moon in Libra. It seems to be very intense for a lot of people I know, including myself. If you hear some bumps, thumps, and yelling in the background, that is my neighbors who have been fighting for the last 2 hours. So, as we know, a full moon pretty much tells us that we need to end something, acknowledge something, or make an adjustment to something in our lives. So I'm going to read what it says here. A win-win outcome is forecast. Pretty much to me, that means no matter which direction you decide to go in, it's a win-win for you. I used to always ask Spirit, should I stay in my relationship or should I go? And I would always get the answer of, we can't make that decision for you. But if you leave, you have, things that will turn out good for you. Or if you stay, you'll have things that'll come out good for you. So, it's a win-win either way because you have lessons to learn in life and you just can't avoid them. You can't run away from them no matter what. So, the full moon in Libra, the sign of partnership, of falling in love, and of closely relating to someone else. Since full moons are about climaxes and conclusions, this card suggests you're either about to start a new relationship or that an important existing relationship is changing somehow, perhaps coming to an end or moving to a new level of commitment. It's important to remember that people come to us for a reason, and sometimes just for a season. If a relationship is ending now, it's doing so at the right time, so try not to fight it. I really wish I could read this to my neighbors right now. It's just been building up, and finally it's just like explosion. This card can also refer to a professional relationship. There is a sense that you need to balance your ego with someone else's needs. A win-win outcome is possible with give and take. Doing so might be the answer to your question. The attunement to this moon is let go of that which is falling away. If it's already fallen away out of your life, just let it go. Because the more you try to hold on to it, it's like trying to grip sand or bubbles. Like they're just going to go away. They can't. It's not going to stay if it's not supposed to. So just let it go. Because then you bring yourself into all this frustration trying to hold on to it. Additional meanings for this card is see the other person through the eyes of love. It will change your perspective. It's time for you to make a firm decision. Time for you to focus on yourself for a while. Look after yourself, but avoid vanity. Don't let the ego step in other words. Now is a great time for a makeover. I agree. I just did this artwork trying to make over my bedroom. So I did some painting. The teachings of the full moon in Libra. No matter when you pull the full moon in Libra card, it encourages you to find a balance between your desires and those of the people around you. Balance is a very Libran energy, and the full moon brings things to a peak. Dramas and upsets bring partnerships to the fore. Libra energy also brings love energy. Negotiations are easier. I'm a Libra, and I can tell you from experience that I have always tried to hold on to things that I needed to let go, and it just didn't work out. But once I let it go, I just felt so free. I felt so light. So I know this is, really great advice for us all, at any full moon, really. But, in particular, this full moon in Libra is that advice. Now, this full moon in Libra is also a super moon. So emotions are running high. And I'm going to read that as well. This card suggests that the answer to whatever you're asking is writ large, like a silvery full moon set against the velvety night sky. If you're wondering how successful something is going to be, such as a job or a relationship, the answer is very. To use common parlance, the answer to your question may well be that it's under your nose. This card is about being larger than life, being special and bursting with energy that you can tune into and work with. You can expect plenty of good things and a positive outcome when this card comes up, but you may find there's a lot of emotion to deal with too. There's also a sense that the opportunities around whatever you're asking about don't come along every day, so take action. The attunement to a supermoon is success is close, I just must trust. All right? A supermoon is a new or full moon that takes place when the moon is at its closest point to the earth during its monthly orbit. An event known as perigee. If it's a full moon, the moon appears around 14% bigger at this time. The moon is known as the queen of emotions. And if you draw the supermoon card, regardless of when you do this, you can expect your feelings to be more highly charged. Sometimes I think those feelings of, emotions running high come in way before the full moon, way before supermoon. They come in like almost seem like a week ahead of time, and they last up until a week after. So, really watch how you respond to things, the things you say, kind of, breathe, meditate, stay easy. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow anyone to push you into, a mood. Try to keep your emotions in check. So then I pulled an energy oracle card because I like, trying to find out what the energy is, a confirmation of the energy of this moon. And 53, Magician and the Mirror came out. And it looks like he's holding some type of red orbs, but then he's got the blue crystals. So let's see what this is about, because there's a mirror there too. And I don't know what that is around his neck because I can't really see it good, but let's read it and see what the message is. Knowing and using your true power. This card represents the culmination of your personal and spiritual power at this time. In the magician's left hand is the flame of passion and action. In his right hand is a vortex of water and the light of reflection. This highly beneficial card is telling you that you are the magician, and within your grasp are the amazing forces of earth and spirit. The water is the energy of yin, the power of spirit and clarity of thought. The flame is the energy of yang, bringing direction and creativity. Together they give you the magnificent magic of transformation. The mirror stands beside the magician, reflecting the outer world's response to your choice to use or dismiss the true power that you have. Its silvery reflection reveals the future in a mist on the horizon, ready to be magically formed. When you receive the magician upright, let me silence my phone because I know that you all are hearing something. Sorry. I'm so sorry about that. Let me start. Okay, let's see. When you receive the magician upright, you are put on notice that an important and powerful time is at hand. You are the alchemist of your life, and just as an alchemist turns base metals into gold, you are now able to transform your difficulties into great blessings. This is true in every area of your life. Claim your power and embrace your intentions in your heart and in your daily life. Direct your destiny, and the mists of the future will clear into brilliant reality. So, these cards, sometimes they flip upside down. They come out reversed. I like to read it, even though I don't pretty much support it, because I think it could be a message in there for someone. The magician and the mirror reversed is warning you that you may be missing a great opportunity. The time is right, but you're not taking advantage of the creative energy of this cycle. You do have the power to transform things for yourself, to create something new, whether a home, business, family, or life direction. You may be resistant to or even disbelieving of the unlimited power you possess. But it's time to wake up. Wake up. The misinformation and perceived limitations that linger from the past can no longer sustain you. Your life is the mirror that reflects your inner energy. Yet you have the ability to change what you see. You must fully open up to the complete truth of your external wisdom, talents, and abilities, and take the risk of believing in yourself. Now is the time to dig deep. Find the confidence and courage within to make the most of this opportune cycle. You have all the resources you need, and the unlimited force of the universe is at your disposal. It's waiting for you to recognize and ignite the phenomenal powers that are eternally yours. What they say, a win-win outcome is forecast. That's confirmation of that. The affirmation is, I have all the power I need to create the destiny I desire. Magic happens when I live in consciousness and my eternal truth. So that I can't say enough how much that is confirmation of a win-win outcome. Because when you start to believe in yourself and that you can create the miracles in your life, no middleman, no diss to any church or preacher or anything like that. But you don't need a middleman to create abundance in your life, right? You don't need a middleman to create happiness in your life, to gain material things or spiritual things. You know, you are the magician. You are the alchemist. You create that energy for yourself. You know, you manifest what you need. And even if it doesn't work, there's nothing beats a failure but a try, right? So it's a win-win either way, because if you try to do something and it does not work out at that time, at least you have the lesson, right? At least you have the knowledge of how to do it right the next time. So I am really loving this full moon in Libra. It's, it's intense for a lot of us, but it's also a time to learn and grow. Especially when you become more heart-centered, create that balance within your life. Once you start to create that balance in your life, you'll have more power and control over your decisions and over the things that affect you. So I really hope and pray that this reading is helping someone out here and that you enjoyed it. And thank you so much for tuning in. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment, and hopefully I will talk to you all again. Trying to finish a book, and perhaps I'll come on and do some poetry for the month of April, since that's supposed to be Poetry Month. I have, if you visit my website, www.hapi, HAPI, light, LIGHT, being, BEING.com, you will see some of the services I provide, and some of the things that I sell there that can help you, connect with your higher self and to ground your energy, and also, most of all, bring some abundance in your life, which is really what I'm about. I want everyone to have maximal abundance on every level. So please take time to do what makes your soul happy. Be happy, be light, be love. Namaste.